Still falling, breathless and on again. Inside today. Inside me today. Around broken in two, till your eyes share into dust, like two strangers turning into dust, till my hand shook with the weight of fear.
Ham and Egg Gaming. Oh. Welcome back. We may or may not have already shot this.
We recorded a whole episode, just the audio.
Yep.
No video.
The storage was full within 30 seconds of filming, and we did not know.
That was my bad.
We were runners running by. We were talking to them about video games, and it was all fun stuff. But now we might not be able to recapture that magic.
That's okay.
It's okay,
What's important is the news.
The
quality of news
Yes.
we offer to you.
And we wanted to show, we're not afraid to give you the news anywhere. We're investigative journalists. We are explorers. We were willing to go deep to get the details for you, the gamer, who needs those. Hey.
Hello.
All right, they didn't care. They looked pretty pissed
They
off.
obviously haven't played it.
Yeah, there's a road down below us that bikers and runners are on, and there are cars above us because the last video we thought was just a little too quiet, a little too pristine.
We're going extra loud this time.
Yeah, this is like more rugged, like behind enemy lines. Like, we could be in Russia.
Bienvenidos.
До свидания.
Bienvenidos.
So, yeah, it's a great spot. But yeah, we're just willing to go above and beyond for you guys. Yeah, because we just think what really makes gaming news shine is a great backdrop.
Yep.
So, with that being said, let's. It was
It's crazy noise. I don't know if you heard that, but
it was
freight
sounds like
train
yeah.
this bridge.
Anyways,
what should we start?
I just want to say a quick shout out to Call of Duty Cold War. I'm just excited for that.
Oh yeah.
It's not any really new. Actually, I did watch a Digital Foundry video then comparing the PS4 Pro version to like the PC, and you know what? The PS4 version still looks pretty good. Like the colors look great. They pop, and it just looks fun. And the red dot that's like on some of the machine guns, the assault rifles, looks exactly like the red dot from the first Black Ops, and it's making me nostalgic.
Yeah, I think that's like something weird we're faced with is the Xbox One, the PS4.
Mm-hmm.
They're still really viable consoles.
They still work.
They still work really good.
Yeah, especially because the Pro and the Xbox One X like are still have the power, but
Do you need
time to move on.
Do you need to buy a new console? I think we
Maybe
covered
not.
that a little bit in the last video, but
we're like maybe not immediately, but also it's also kind of fun just to have it. So
Wii U.
Wii U is the way. I actually was watching my friend play the Wii U last night. Him and his family were playing Wii Sports.
Oh,
And
I've actually looked on Facebook how much it costs to get a Wii U because I want to dive back into those games.
it's kind of fun. The Wii U is my favorite console that Nintendo made. And what's fun about my friend's family is they play Wii Sports all the time, but they do not own Wii Sports Resort. And I told them they should get it. And like, oh, really? Oh, we should get that.
We should get it years later.
Wow. And I was like, and then the mom was like, maybe we can get it for Christmas. Like, I don't think it's that expensive to buy. You can get it
$2
anytime.
Someone on eBay would be happy
To sell you that.
They would actually just send it to you for free.
Yeah, you can just take it.
Just take it. But yeah, you can. So we talked a little bit in our other recording about GameStop.
Yes.
You can now apparently finance your future console, at GameStop of all places.
I mean, they're doing anything to survive because physical games are dying, and other places that have physical games are like Walmart and Target. I mean, the thing is, though, I still like GameStop because there's nothing like it. It's a store dedicated only to games.
It is a blast from the past.
And they're dedicated to giving you shit deals on your returns. And I thought that was cool. But you know what? I still miss it. I used to work there for a little bit. There's a certain vibe about it that makes me happy. But ultimately, I'm just going to buy my games digitally because I'm lazy and I don't want to swap the discs when I want to play a new game.
Yeah, and there's something super nice of just having that on your profile locked in. You don't have to worry about, someone borrowing my disc and it comes back cracked, something like that. So I used to not work at GameStop, but I told my mom I did for like 2 months. I just needed a job, so I told her I had a job, but I didn't. Yeah. But GameStop seemed like a good lie.
It's not the only thing he's lied about. It's fun. High school's a crazy time.
High school's a super crazy time.
Who knows what was happening.
Yep. Destiny 2.
Destiny 2.
Destiny 2, baby.
What's fun about this is all the news we covered, but we're doing it in reverse order. Yeah. Actually, we didn't mention Cold War at all. That was just a feeling I had, and I had to express it. But it's good to say how you feel. I learned that when I watched Arrival. Anyways, Destiny 2. They're removing the Destiny 2 original Red War campaign, apparently, because the game is massive, and they're about to release a new expansion pack, which is like a launch title for the new Xbox. And apparently so I don't think anyone plays that campaign anymore. It doesn't really have much to do with, I think, where Destiny is gone, because that was back when they were still with Activision. I think they tried to make it more like a appeal to everyone kind of campaign, but now they just focus more on the hardcore.
How does Destiny trend with it? I don't play Destiny. Yeah. I played the first one and I fell off. How does it trend with the community? Is everyone like on board with what they're doing?
I think that the community can be pretty volatile, because they'll release something like The Taken King. Well, Destiny, when it first released, wasn't, it wasn't where it is now. There was lots of stuff missing, or it just felt kind of a little hollow. Then they released something like The Taken King, and then it's like fucking amazing, and everyone loves it. And that's also what happened with Destiny 2. Destiny 2, when it first released, people weren't as hot on it, and then they released Forsaken, and then people were a lot more hot on it. And I don't know exactly how they feel right now, because I haven't been playing it in a while. But, they probably have something to be mad about, because that's how you know that they're a Destiny fan, because they're always mad about something. But it's almost like that's how you know they love it, is because if they really didn't care, you wouldn't talk about it.
Exactly.
So they love you, Bungie.
If they pissed off at you, they love you.
They love you
even more.
That's why every friend of mine who is hardcore liberal on Twitter, every time they say shit about Trump, I'm like, they love him.
They love him so much.
They love him so much.
So much.
We also covered the election in the last recording that you'll never hear, and we just, because everyone's been encouraging people to vote, so we wanted to put our voices behind that and encourage you to vote for Xbox in this upcoming election.
Xbox, baby. Phil Spencer is the nominee you need.
He can guide us to a brighter future. He's got the passion and heart. I don't even know who the name of the guy who runs Sony right now.
That is a great question.
I don't know.
He does. Yeah. No one runs it.
All I'll say is apparently
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, since that was a knockout. I don't know why I'm saying that. I haven't even played the game.
I've heard it's a really good game.
I heard it's like a lot more like Assassin's Creed than people thought it would be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's
Anyways,
beautiful.
pretty game. They have like
Games only need to be beautiful to be good these days.
exactly, and that's why we're into Among Us,
Among Us.
which I haven't played.
I mean, it's a great mobile game. I think like a mobile game has never really gotten attached to me. I don't know how to say that, but it's a good game. It's just a good alternative. I have a buddy who sends me invites to play it all the time. I've never played with him, but people are playing it and loving it.
You know, it's a good feeling when someone sends you a party invite and you don't respond to it. You see it pop up, and you just turn off your Xbox or something, and it's a good feeling.
Remove him as a friend.
Yeah.
Feeling the past moving in.
Dude, I bought Star Wars Squadrons that came out this last week, and the first multiplayer match I jumped to, full mic lobby. Everyone's into it.
Ooh.
Calling signs. And I was like, this is the game for me. Full mics. Tons of talking. Love it. Which is a good game. Also a good game. Among Us, good game. Star Wars Squadron, good game.
$40. I think it's shocking to everyone that EA managed to put out a Star Wars game that seems to be just
shocking.
pretty good.
It's shocking that Star Wars hasn't pulled its IP from EA.
Also though, I feel like I can understand why they haven't, because I think maybe the people who are in charge of that decision of whether or not EA should have Star Wars have seen the current new Star Wars movies and like, you know what, they see these guys seem like they're right in line with our values, and so I think they're a good fit.
Yeah, that actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
Perfect sense. I mean, it's gotten better.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Jedi Fallen Order was a good game. Star Wars Squadron's a good game. Battlefront 2, they
brought it back.
They brought it back.
I think that Battlefront 2 is what ruined Battlefield 5, because I want to believe that. I have no idea if that's true, but DICE was split.
It's a good conspiracy.
And I want to believe that, because Battlefield 5, you could have been so much more. So sad.
But Battlefront, the original, not the Xbox One, just the original, the EA release, that's a great game.
Classic. My favorite Star Wars game I think I've played. I had 2 copies of Knights of the Old Republic, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna need to play this anymore.
Yeah, I mean, what fathoms me is that as like a developer or producer, you look at what kind of games the fans loved in the past. It's like Battlefront. What was it like? What are all the core elements? Okay, let's bring on some developers. Let's just like remake that, but make it better.
Yes.
I don't know how that gets lost. Like, I don't know. You know, it's really interesting to me. It's like we're gonna create a completely different game.
No.
But it's using the same title. I don't understand.
Well, I remember, because Battlefront, like the original one, was kind of like a skin of Battlefield, and the fact that it got handed off to DICE, the developer of Battlefield, I was so excited. I was like, this is like what it is. They're a perfect fit for this. And then they released like a game that's not like either of them. It's like kind of, but they have like power ups, and it just has a different feel to the. I don't know. It's still fine. It's fun, but
it was a beautiful game.
But like I fell off of it.
But yeah,
you know?
Star Wars Walker Assault. That's like the only mode I played. I know people are really into the Heroes mode, but
Battlefront 2 was definitely better. Like I played that a little bit, and like you can have fun in that game, but still like it wasn't like it didn't have its hooks in me.
Yeah.
You know, like Battlefield 5, I played a lot more of. So.
Dude, when you say Battlefield 5, I'm like, what game? I don't even know what game that is.
You know.
Imagine. I'm picturing a Battlefield with the number 5.
Yes, V.
I'm like,
oh no,
when did that come
just
out?
Imagine
like it's a V.
Just imagine a Battlefield 1, except it's worse.
Yeah.
And that's what Battlefield 5 is.
Yep. Pretty much.
They even have some of the same World War I weapons in the game that they would release as guns later on. Anyways, it was a bit of a mess and a sad thing. So I'm trying to remember what else we talked about.
Did we talk about Minecraft?
Oh yeah. Guess who's in Super Smash Brothers?
Steve.
Steve. And we all love Steve. I know the community seems to be pretty happy about it, and that I base that off of my wife's 2 brothers who are into that, and so I'm gonna say the whole community is into it. So that's cool. I think. Sorry, my phone is ringing. Anyways, but I think it's cool. He can build things in it. I made a dumb kind of joke earlier that his final smash to him just building a portal to the Ender, not the Ender, the Nether, and then you have to fight the Ender Dragon. And I was like, that was.
You find Cortana down in the Ender.
Oh,
that's
then that's what leads us to this idea because I had about Smash, because Microsoft seems to have a pretty good relationship with Nintendo. Banjo's in it.
Phil Spencer, baby.
Steve from Minecraft is in it. I think
Phil Spencer should be on Super Smash.
They should add Spencer.
Add Phil Spencer. Don't Master Chief. Phil Spencer.
Yeah, but also I do think they're gonna add Master Chief to Smash, but it's gonna be who's inside of Master Chief. That's right, Phil Spencer.
Has that meme been made yet?
I don't know if
that meme hasn't been made. Someone go make it.
Hi, this is Phil Spencer coming to you from Xbox Campus. I am accepting Notch's challenge, the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. It's a great cause. I will also be making a donation.
He's definitely in the game as Master Chief.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Anything else we want to cover?
That's basically it.
Hello again. So we're proud of this. We're proud of our commitment to the news, and we can't wait to give it to you next week.
Yep.
Any words you want to leave them with?
No, I'm completely gone blank.
All right.
I'm in some other world.
You know what? I'm just gonna put this mic down, and we're just gonna walk away. Still recording. Yes. This is how committed we are to finding a unique way to deliver the most important news, gaming news.
It was about this kid's dad disappears in Washington, and he goes up to find him and finds Bigfoot, and finds these underground tunnels for all the Bigfoot population to travel through, basically. And then the volcano erupts and Bigfoot saves him and his dad. It's pretty wild.